Hello everyone. I wanted to do a flip through of Fabio Lestrani's Night Sun Tarot. It's a Los Carbero deck, and this way you can get a close-up view of the cards if you are not familiar with this deck. First we have the Fool. I really like how the Fool's face is covered with a mask. Here are the backs of the cards. Really nice, nice card stock. Not too shabby, not too flimsy. The cards themselves are not too glossy. There's some slide there, but it's not as bad as some of the other cards that I've seen in other decks. Here we have the Magician. This is a darker deck in theme and color. Some of the images are really hard to see. I'm using my phone, so sorry if you can't see the color or some of the image so clearly. This is the High Priestess. But I think that's what sort of attracted me to this deck to begin with. It is a darker deck, and most of the decks that I have are pretty light. Here's the Empress. Another thing I like about this deck is you have to really take your time to look over the imagery. There's so much to absorb. Here we have the Emperor. So much to absorb. Lots of hidden meaning and symbols within each card. Here's the Hierophant. Beautiful illustrations though. It's very computer generated, but for me it just really works with this deck. The Lovers. Great color combinations. It wouldn't have hurt to have the cards be just a little bit bigger since there's so much detail in each card. It's a striking deck, so I'm sure if you do readings with it, there's a lot there to go on. It does seem to follow the Rider-Waite-Smith imagery for each card, with some differences, of course. There's Justice. That was Chariot. As you can see though, each card is just filled with lots to go on for a reading. The Hermit's probably one of my more favorite cards in the deck. Love that lantern. Colors just really pop. A Wheel of Fortune. This is probably one of my least favorite cards in the deck. I typically like the Wheel of Fortune, but for some reason the imagery on this card just doesn't really resonate with me. Strength. This is a gorgeous card. The Hanged Man. Definitely one of the darker Hangman cards I've ever seen. It's a little twisted. Death. This is a strong image. Sort of burns into your memory. You're not likely to forget this death card. Temperance. The Devil. This Devil card's a little more menacing than some of the others I've seen. The Tower. Beautiful colors. Really pop. Something pouring out of the Tower. I'm not quite sure what it is. I've only had this deck for a couple of weeks now, but every time I look through it, I seem to find something new. The Star. Quite a few people are not a fan of this Star card. I actually think it's quite beautiful. It's simple, but I like the design of the card. Moon. It's like you can see through the figures right into the core of them. The Sun. Very bright and cheerful. Colors just really radiate after seeing so many darker cards. Judgment. I love this card. Love the angel's pose. The body's coming up around her. This is a really beautiful card. The World. It's another striking card. Very memorable. And now we're going into the minor arcana. Here we have the Ace of Wands. The wands are kind of like they're a mixture of like a serpent and a horn almost. And you'll notice the suits kind of go along with the color scheme of the element. So all of the wands will have this nice red background. It's a Two of Wands. Such a unique image. I love it. Three of Wands. Really deep red. Four of Wands. So as you can see, the deck is a little pippish. You would probably need to know what each of the cards are about to do an adequate reading with this. The Five of Wands. Six of Wands. I love this. It's very dark and twisted. It's beautiful though. The Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. It's gorgeous. Ten of Wands. It's the egg in the center. You have the egg and the High Priestess card. The Empress seems to pop up in quite a few of these cards. Page of Wands. Oh, that stare that she's giving us. Knight of Wands. How dark this card is, I love it. The flame is just really shining through. Queen of Wands. The King of Wands. And now we have the Cups. Ace of Cups. What a nice color to come to. After the deep red, we have this sort of aqua color in the cups. Two of Cups. Love the heart in the center. Three of Cups. Little cherubs. I really think this card's super cute. A lot of people don't seem to like it. I love it. And a Four of Cups. Five of Cups. Very dark. There's a lot going on there. The expression on his face. The Six of Cups. The bubbles sort of splashing around just above the cup. Love the Seven of Cups. Position of the body floating in the water. The cups spread out all around him. The water lilies. This is a beautiful card. The Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. Have like a little fetus with wings, it looks like. Beautiful card. And the Ten of Cups. And the Tree of Life. It's a really pleasant suit. The Page of Cups. The Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. And the King of Cups. Moving on to swords. This nice bright yellow color. Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. It's a really cool card. There's the egg. Three of Swords. I really dig this Three of Swords. Striking. Four of Swords. What a twisted image. It's perfect in this deck, though. And Five of Swords. Six of Swords. Seven of Swords. The Eight of Swords. It's dramatic. Nine of Swords. Ten of Swords. Page of Swords. It's mixing a little bit of that aqua into the yellow. Knight of Swords. It's a beautiful image. Queen of Swords. I really dig how she's sort of facing away from us. Can we have a caged heart? Very dramatic card. King of Swords. We have the Pentacles next. Ace of Pentacles. And how lush that looks with the green. And that gold just pops in the center. Two of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. How cool this card is. Love the perspective. Six of Pentacles. Really cool tree. Love the apple, the one apple on it. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. That eye is staring us down. Ten of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Beautiful. Queen of Pentacles. I like how she's sort of sitting there, almost inviting us to sit next to her. It's really cool. I really like this card. King of Pentacles. And here's the other filler card that was in the deck. And it came with a nice little white booklet. It's got some really nice information, and I actually love the description of the Night Sun Tarot and why it is such a special tarot deck. I really love this deck, and I hope you enjoyed the flip through for the Night Sun Tarot. Again, it's by Fabio Listrani, and it's a Los Scarabeo deck. Thank you so much.